How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Left Turn Broadcasting, bringing it to you live and hot from Pismo Beach, California. Brought to you today by Century 21, the new millennium in real estate, of course. We got them up all over here, realty company that's amazing all over the world. Check them out. This is LTB again, and we are proudly brought to you by, again, the Century 21. We're bringing you live MBN and PRCS, of course, Pocono Raceway Cup Series. This is their season opener, folks. This is it right here. Daytona, all kinds, fast track, gonna get thrown down by PRCS and MBN. We're gonna get it done here at this International Speedway. Got all kinds of amazing racing in store for you today. We're gonna check in with the booth real quick, make sure we got our guys on board. Marley, you got a copy?
I'm here, brother.
Nice. All right, we got Marley on board. He's going to be going over some of the race antics that are about to be thrown down. We got Pittman. Pittman, you get a copy?
I have a copy in the pace car.
All right, Pittman styling it out in that pace car today. Going to go ahead and maintain that pace track when it comes down to any kind of cautions, mishaps that might go down. Let's go ahead and get right to the nitty gritty. Let's go with this starting lineup right now. We got the starting on pole. Got the Bear. All right, and the Levine family Toyota. We got in second place is C. Workman in the JR Motorsports Chevy. We got third is Bags in the 47 JTG Chevy. Fourth is Sloppy Joe in the number 8 RCR Chevy. Fifth is Celtics fan in the 36 Front Row Motorsports Ford. Sixth is Fluffy in the 16 RCR Chevy. Got 7th is Scotty B in that 88 Hendrix Chevy. A little something different for him. 8th is DK Brown in the 18 Gibbs Toyota. 9th is Jay Harper in the 24 Hendrix Chevy right there. J Mods is rounding out the top 10 in that 31 RCR Chevy. 11th is Max Boost in that 1 Chip Ganassi Chevy. A lot of Chevys in the field today. 12th is Galen in that number 13 Germain Chevy. 13th is Marcos E-Dub. He is going to be sporting that Front Row Motorsports Ford. Nice. Then we got 14th is Big Stoyer, and he's going to be sporting that Penske Ford today. He's rounding out that 14th spot in that 12 car. 15th is Mike RPM in that Petty Motorsports Chevy, that number 43. 16th is Smoke Z-Mag in the 21 Wood Brothers Ford. And we got 17th is Diesel Roth. He's going to be posting up in that 17th position, the 2-car Penske Ford. 18th is From the Back. All right, JTG Chevy sporting it back there. And then rounding out our field, 19th is Titans in that Roush Ford, that number 17 car. Man, we got a lot of fun stuff in store for you this evening. Again, brought to you by Left Turn Broadcasting. And we got Pocono Raceway Cup Series going to throw down their season opener at Daytona. So right now we are going to be underway here in a moment. All right, copy that. So we're going to get into the race right now while they are getting their lineup going on. Okay, giving us a moment here, folks. We're going to get all this live action up for you. And again, Marley, you want to go over some of the race antics with them? Length, all that fun stuff. You are the super speedway king here on this one.
Yeah, this is a very fast track. 200 plus mile an hour down the straightaways, and you're full throttle the whole time. You might let off a little bit in that draft, maybe get a run, but this is a wide open track and lots of 2 wide, 3 wide racing, side drafting, bump drafting. You're going to see a lot of close, tight racing by excellent, talented drivers tonight. I believe we have how many pro leaguers in the field, Tron?
I believe it was like 8 pro leaguers out there. Yeah, and I'll count again to make sure.
8 or 9 pro leaguers, whether they're current or former pro leaguers. So there's a lot of talent in this race tonight. And I don't know if our viewers here caught the qualifier, which is how they got their starting positions, but man, they definitely put on quite a show for us, and I'm really excited to see how this all works out. It looks like we can jump in there, Tron.
All right, yeah, we are on board now, buddy. We are sitting on Pittman right now, who is our pace car driver. How you looking out there, Pittman? You about ready to go green there, buddy?
Looks nice and tight, ready to go green.
Woo! All right, we're coming down the back stretch right now, folks. Looks like we are going to send them to go here. Sitting on board with Pittman in that left turn pace car, looking pretty fine and dandy out there, bud.
So
got a big field. Go with it.
Who did you pick for your for your driver today?
Oh man, I got him up on board right now. We got J-Mod sitting on the happy screen here, and you see his little icon up. We got a camera on J-Mod as well, so we're gonna watch the action in his cockpit live over there, and then we're gonna see him live right here on this screen, getting it done for his POV status. So yeah, I'm really stoked for J-Mod to see what he has to offer, starting in that 10th spot right now.
My pick for this evening. Max
copy that.
To the rear of the field, failed pre-race inspection. So that's gonna be interesting to watch. See if he could work his way to the front.
Oh, stepping it up, but it is it is Daytona, it is a super speedway. So basically, when it gets down,
green.
Oh, here we go, folks.
John,
and you know how we get it done.
Yeah, show them what's up.
Yeah, we're going to get it down here. Let's get to the front of the field real quick, and here it comes right now. We got to crank it up for you. And that was pretty awesome right there, folks. Look at them go. Getting it done hard right now.
2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. This is excellent side-by-side racing going on here at Daytona Super Speedway.
And right off the bat as well, folks. I mean, they didn't stick to it. It looked like right off the start, you had a couple cars on the high side, and the leader popped out and up to the high side, having a little bit of gap on that bottom, was able to drag and form that high line to get them side by side like they're running right now. Doing a fantastic job. Starting to spread apart just a little bit, but we're still not middle of the pack right now on board Scotty B in that Hendrick Chevy, trying to hold tight on that outside line, following the 8 car right now. And again, these guys started a little bit toward the back. So they're trying to find themselves their run and get that gusto. Sloppy Joe really trying to lead the way for that 88 car, but now some starting to peel back down to the bottom. There we go, find their spots in the lineup. Let's try to rotate a little more forward to our leader.
John, speaking of our leader, I wanted to mention, I started to tell you before we got that information about Max Boost and his pre-race inspection and whatnot, but C. Workman, I mean, he was my pick for today. If our viewers caught the Xfinity race yesterday, not only did that man finish second in the qualify for the Cup Series, but he won the race yesterday in Xfinity. So he shows that he's all sorts of fast here, and he's my pick. I don't normally pick Chevys, John, you know that, but
oh yeah,
man, that Chevy, that C. Workman, man, he's fast.
Yeah, I know. You're true to your blue there, buddy. I get you, but at the same time, you got to go with that talent and where that power's at right now, and he's putting it down on the outside. Look at this going on. We're on board with Bags. Been on board with him for a little bit. They have got that high line formed up and rocking right now. Bags is doing a fantastic job giving the bear right there in the 95 Levine family Toyota just an amazing shot there, but they're going to roll back into the bottom line there, get the R's back up, get that speed back going again, and they're going to take another shot at her. Right now, lining up right now, trying to get it done. Go ahead, Mike.
My apologies to C. Workman. He's in a Ford, baby. He's in a Ford. That's why he's so fast.
Oh, I get you. I get you. Oh, okay. Copy that. So we got 7 and 16 part of the Wood Brothers organization. We'll keep an eye out for them today.
Teammates.
And let's see how that's going to entail, because we, you know, is it going to be teammates? Is it going to be manufacturers? Because if it's manufacturers, Chevy kind of has the dominance here on this field right now. And we got them lined up.
Sean. They're lined up real good up here in the front, but you got a 5-car pack by themselves. You know, towards the back of the field, they kind of broke away with themselves. I think maybe on like separate kind of strategy back there.
Okay, right now we're on board Fluffy right now in that backpack that Marley was just referring to. And we're looking at a pretty good group back here. You got the 31 J Mods leading the pack right there. You got the 13 who's sitting right on his bumper right now. That's Galen. And then of course we're riding on board with Fluffy, that 4th car in that pack. And let's see, we got and that's the 1 car finishing up that 4-pack right there. So could they possibly be saving some fuel, or are they just trying to got a little load up from some kind of maybe small contact, find themselves grouped up together and trying to get back up there?
Yeah, you see that a lot in you know the NASCAR racing on Fox and whatnot, where these drivers they'll kind of separate themselves and just kind of run around for a little bit, trying to avoid a big one if there is one. So yes, maybe it's just something like that.
Yeah, copy that. Strategy's always in play here, and it is at every single track, and you'll see it. And at this speedway, the strategy is just a lot faster and a lot bigger. Because each mistake that you make here, it can be detrimental to your run. Because you cannot make any mistakes here. You need to be go, go, go at all times. The action's just as fast as the speed.
This is one of those tracks, I love it. You know, these plate tracks where anybody can win this race. It does not matter. Anybody can win this race, no matter what your make is, and all that good stuff. And these cars in the back here, you could be sitting in 10th, and if you get enough people in a run going, you could form that outside line and drive yourself from 10th all the way to 1st in a turn. Yep, in a lap, I should say.
Yep, and right now we got ourselves a little bit of a lead group of 6 cars we're on board with right now. C. Workman leader right now, and he is actually doing a fantastic job breaking all kinds of that air up, allowing these guys to really hook up, get their cars linked up, get that power going, and they are pulling away from the main pack right now, doing a fantastic job when it comes down to that. They must be throwing some speeds that will be titling some of the ones that are on the board right now.
Now that is the preferred line. What C. Workman and these front 6 cars are doing, you want to paint that yellow around this track. However, if that outside line forms, they're able to pinch down that lower line and get a better run down the straightaway, and you'll see that higher line. If they got enough people working together, that higher line can actually be faster than the lower line.
Looks like we got a taker. We got Scotty B in that 88 Hendrick Chevy out there. Oh yeah, and it looks like he got a little help from that Wood Brothers Ford of Z-Mog. Z-Mog outside right now, trying to start it, trying to get it going, and it looked like it faltered. It had a hint of a breath, but that was about it. Now it looks like it's going to break apart again, and they're going to the back. So we're going to see who can get one done here when it comes to forming up this second line and really making that outside charge. Because right now we have a bottom line running, and they're running fast, folks. We're on board with Workman right now. Right behind him is that 36, the Celtics fan, trying to get something done. He's sitting right in that catbird spot. So let's again take a watch, because here we go. We got something building on the outside right now. Looks like we got the 95 of the Bear in that Levine family Toyota leading the charge with that 47 of Bags, trying to give him all kinds of help. Looks like you got possibly the 18 sitting there in that high line, that 3rd car back. Now they're really starting to gain some stretch right there. Whoop, we had a taker and then not some. He's going to bounce back.
We've seen this in the qualifier, Tron. It seemed like whenever that 95 car decided to make his car go to the outside, he had a whole bunch of followers go with him. So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same kind of a deal here.
Or today's points day, and they know how hard that guy can charge and how fast he can possibly be. Here we go. They're trying to line up, and no. A little bit of a juke move. Do you see that right there, back there with the bear? He let him think he was going to go with him, but then he jumped down and took a spot. No, lets him back in the line, and they're hauling the nail again. Here we go, lined up.
That's true, Tron. This is a points race, so if he jumps out there a couple times knowing how fast he is, he might get hung out to dry. He might say, no, not today, buddy.
Yeah, not today.
Hey, so Tron, while we're lined up here pretty good, I wanted to know if you wanted to let the viewers know about a little giveaway we got in the works.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you mentioned that going on. So, folks, while we are lined up here, let's go back to the leader. That way we know we are on board with what's going on up in the front. So with that little giveaway today, which Left Turn loves to do all kinds of special things, and this one's going to be for all of our subscribers to Left Turn Broadcasting. We give away $25 today directly to your Venmo. Simple, easy, and basic. Somewhere later on through the race, we are going to scroll down through. I already have them pulled up on the laptop here. I'm just going to scroll and select, and guess what? You won't get $25 today. So all you got to do is just write back to us, and we're going to get you lined up with that $25. You're going to see a little thing from Chris Paul Hamus. That's myself. That is the CEO of Left Turn Broadcasting, being come directly from my account. So to all of you viewers out there, and of course hopefully soon to be viewers, just so you know, we got something special for you guys as well. So when it comes to get that likes and subscribes out there, because the more numbers we gain, the more we're going to be giving out prize giveaways. So it's going to be not only here on Tuesdays, but it'll be throughout the week and throughout other races. Oh, it's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. So again, as those numbers climb, so does the action. So
what you're telling me, Tron, is that these guys get to watch awesome racing and have a chance to win some money? That's awesome.
And that's a firm, and that is all brought to you by Century 21, by the way. So our sponsor, head sponsor of Left Turn Broadcasting, doing a fantastic job trying to promote and get us out there and get things, just get some awesome prizes for our drivers, for our fans. Create a whole endeavor here that we think is just blowing up. And right now it's blowing up about like this line right now. They're killing these lap times. Getting back to the nitty gritty, we're going to rotate through. So we got
John, I wanted to mention a car on the move. Titans in that 17 Ford, that Roush Ford, started all the way at the rear of the field, and he has worked his way up to 5th position.
Man, that is a great move by him, and he's like sitting right behind Mike RPM right now. Fantastic run.
And right in front of Sloppy Joe.
Man, so he's got some power horses right there surrounded by, so he's looking good. Now Titans is one of the rookies here, as opposed, let's go over rookies real quick who is new to the format, and of course the Pocono Raceway Cup Series. We got Titans as a rookie. We have from the back in that 37 JTG Chevy. He's a rookie as well. We got Z-Mog, Smoke Z-Mog. He's rookie also in the 21 Wood Brothers Ford. And then we have Scotty B in that 88 Hendrick Chevy. Also, we're missing one, which is Dead Man right now, and he is currently out sick today, so we'll give him our best. Really hope that he's going to be feeling better and make it to the next race. So right now, lined up pretty tough here. I mean, that looks like straight, like arrow straight, bud. I mean, they're not even that straight on the freeway, and these guys are doing 200 and something mile an hour. All right.
Yeah, to our viewers on the platform, after this race, go to your fastest lap times of the day and check it out. Because I guarantee you're going to see all of these drivers filling up that chart.
I can only imagine, especially with this is arrow straight, and these guys are doing nothing but all on each other's bumpers right now, utilizing all the horsepower and combining it together to get these cars flying around this huge track. I mean, this is super speedway, folks. This is all go, no quit.
Oh, I guarantee you, at the end of these straightaways, these guys lined up like this are hitting between 215 and 210 miles an hour at the end of the straightaways. Ooh, we
got a little high side action. Got a little push to the high side. He's a mad push into no man's land. He's going to drift all the way to the back if he cannot find a hole. He does find a hole right back in a second. That was extremely nice of the 24J Hopper to get himself a nice little break there. Let up a little bit, let him in there. So very nice, nice move by him.
It seems to me like this group of cars here is really working together because they're eliminating a bunch of cars that kind of lost the draft. By these guys staying together, they're guaranteeing at least a decent finishing position in this stage, or a chance to fight for that lead by working together.
And it does look as if we might be coming up on our first possible lap car. That's it, right? Coming up. Let me look forward here real quick. Yep, we are. We do have a lap car coming up. So, oh no, as long as it's just one car, he'll be fine. So, but if he has any other cars in front of him, he's going to be able to get his lap back and be in contention come stage 2. So, shouldn't be any detrimental to his efforts at all.
Big destroyer. So, as long as he can stay that first car a lap down, he'll be okay. He'll get that lucky dog.
So, and he should, because he should be able to get into this draft and into this line. So let's go with try to get to our leader. I'm going to try to line a little something out here. Working on getting there, folks. Be there in just a moment. All right, well, close enough here. On board our second place C workman. Now you're gonna see this line approach that lap car extremely fast. So if this lap car is smart, this lap car is gonna, when he's looking in his rearview mirror and he sees this line coming, he's gonna basically try to break their draft so they don't come by him at 250,000 miles an hour, and he's able to actually get the end of the draft as they come flying past him, because he's barely doing 200 mile an hour. These guys are gonna have 20 plus on him, so they're gonna come by him like he's standing still, at least from our perspective, and they can literally leave him because their draft's going so fast, and he won't have the time to get the car up to speed and catch that draft. So we'll see what he does here. Let's look around, make sure we're not missing anything. We do, and as we're looking forward, we need to look back as well. We got a car a little on the outside there. Looks like that's a 13. And he's trying to maintain something. Galen looked like he was maybe doing a little peak action.
Top 3, you're coming up on that car.
Here we come, and looks like Galen on the outside with the massive run.
Yeah, you got Celtics Band as your leader right now. Galen's on the outside of him, and you got C Workman right behind Celtics Band, and Jay Harper right behind him.
Ooh.
Followed up by that 17 car of Titans.
Good news is this is going to be a really nice time for him to get it. Oh no, he's pitting. So he's got some strategy going on. Let's see how that's going to play out. 13 of Galen outside again. He's trying to create that second line all by his little lonesome. I like that. That's lone soldier status, and that's tough. That's mad tough right there. Or crazy. One of the two. I'm not sure.
A little of both, John. A little of both.
There you go. That's why I like it. You like me. I like that. That's good. That's good.
There he goes again.
Yeah, see, that's an ADHD thing or whatever right there. Can't stay in a line. I feel him. I feel his pain. I really do. I mean, I'll be jumping out there, and you'll find me in the back as well.
John, maybe he's suffering a little overheating issue right now, and he needs to get that clean air to cool that motor down.
Possibility. That is a great call and a good thought on that matter, because these guys have been lined up for quite some time now.
Yes. That heats up these engines.
We got a car coming out of pits now.
Yes.
He's not going to catch this draft. They're going by way too fast, and he's still on the bottom. He is going to go laps down.
These cars all tucked up underneath each other. That takes these temps to a whole nother level.
All day. And look at this. Whoa, little bottom run here. Here we go. What the? Are you serious? Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Power move. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's
now this 43 here.
Trying to take that lead. Oh, there we go.
That's Mike RPM trying to get it done right now. He just went to the outside, pulling all kinds of that line. And oh man, we got half going on the pits and half now.
Celtic Fan and Jay Harper, your first 3 cars on the pits out of that lead group there.
Yep.
That was your top 3.
Yep. And Mike RPM takes over the charge here, but he's got himself a good crew with him right now. You got the Bear right there with you. Got that 8 car.
One thing to really watch here, these guys came on real tight on the pit road. They need to get off pit road and stay tight and get into a draft as soon as possible so that they can end up leading this race when all this is said and done, when all the pit cycles through.
And that's it for him, because what's going to happen is they're going to have all that momentum and speed and they're gonna have that. They're gonna be able to catch their draft as they're coming out. So that's gonna put even more speed and pressure on these guys, and they should be able to whip around them.
Here comes your lead pack, whipping around them right now.
Oh, easy! Woo! We got a little slide up action right there. That almost hurt. We got 3 wide. Everyone try to well up, slow up. We try to hold on to her. Oh, Bear! Oh, no! We got caught in the grandstands. Oh, no, I'm sorry, other way. He's in the pits, the wrong pits.
Ooh, he's mowing the lawn, lawn. Uh-oh, now you're going to have a lot of cars trapped. A lap down here with caution out.
All right, caution is out, folks. Now we are at 3 laps remaining on stage.
3 laps to go. That means no more cautions.
All right, okay, so, copy that.
False alarm, viewers. False alarm.
False alarm.
Our fault on that one.
Yep. I was looking at the laps and I was like, wait a minute, where are we at? I'm like, oh goodness. Yeah, so they are there. They're still going. Everyone's trying to get it done. I'm looking at fuel, oh man, J-Mods is in the pits. It looks like he got some speeding, crazy, let's build a new car penalty. Yeah, ouch. Man. So we're gonna see where J-Mod's gonna end up after this thing right now. Let's go ahead and try to rotate to Mike RPM, who is our race leader at the moment.
Now you had the 17 car, who pitted.
He got that, and got that good, dude.
Man.
That was an amazing first stage. Great finish right there at the end.
Nice. And a lot of chaos on that last 3
laps.
I know.
Oh, man. So here's what was great about that was that you had Mike RPM, and that they were part of that 4 or 5 cars that were drifting, that were back there in the back for a while. Do you ever? I think he was in that pack.
Now this is interesting because you're going to see a lot of cars that are actually a lap down because of that pit cycle there. So who's going to get this lucky dog?
Wave arounds, things of that nature, because this place isn't
I'm
that
showing
hard
only
on
the top
your
10
tires.
cars. Only the top 10 cars on the lead lap, and Fluffy is your lucky dog at this moment. Now maybe they might get a wave around if they stay out. That could be.
All right, there we go, folks.
If they stay out.
Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of cars a lap down. I have no idea what this is gonna do to the field here. It's gonna really twist it up. We're gonna try to get to the front 15. Here.
Fluffy got the free pass, and your next 4 cars. So the top 15 are on the lead lap. Your bottom 4 are a lap down. So 16th through 19th are a lap down.
Wow. Well, there's still time.
4 cars that took that wave around decided to stay out. So they took their pit stop, went a lap down, but by the leaders all pitting, they were able to stay on that lead lap.
Copy that. Looks like we are 4 laps. Well, we have 4 cars that are a lap down, but just plenty of time for her to get it back. This is the beginning of stage 2. Green all kinds. It looks like the 8 car is up to speed and leading this charge. You have Sloppy Joe in that 8, that RCR Chevy, but followed in suit and right on his bumper is the 88 of the Hendrick Chevy. He's got plenty of help right behind him. As you're looking back here, let's see exactly who we have lined up behind him. We got the 16, or no, I'm sorry, that's the 17 car Titans. What? Yeah, man, Titans, the guy who starts in the back, is now in that 3rd spot, that Roush Ford, driving that thing fast up here at the front right now, and they're trying to get something done on the bottom. They got plenty of help behind him. Titans, and they go back to him. That's the 1 car of Max Boost. So I'm sorry, that's the 2 car. That's the Penske. That's Diesel right there, making his way from the back also. So he started in that 17th position, now finds himself firmly in the 4th spot, doing a fantastic job trying to run it up there. Same thing with Scotty B. Look at him. Started in that 7th position, worked and negotiated his way throughout this whole strategies and late runs to find himself in that 2nd position, in that catbird seat. That's a good spot to be right there, I guarantee you. And there he goes!
Ooh, Scotty
the 8's a little high. Got a little wiggle, and now Scotty B is going to go ahead and try to take that charge. Let's see what's going to happen with the 8 car. Will Sloppy Joe get a hold? No, he does not. No. And that's a long line, folks.
Got Scotty B to the outside.
Uh-oh. Yep, Scotty B might have been trying to start something. Or no, I don't know. What a little bit of a move there to the outside line.
Maybe this is something to do with fuel. Maybe he does not want to ride out front because that lead car uses up more fuel. So maybe that was a smart move by Sloppy and Scotty B there to kind of ride around the back, save a little bit of fuel so that they do not have to make that pit stop.
That's a great point there to make, Marley. Excellent point. So basically, how are you going to negotiate your way from the lead and try to get back in line? As you see, Scotty B right there, ducked in, saw a little bit of a hole. Don't look like maybe, kinda.
Oh.
I don't know. Trying to find that hole, trying to get in the line, does. Everybody's lined up, and we are off to the races on this one. Wrapped around that bottom, shortest line around the track, trying to keep these things up to speed. You're sitting on that third spot right now. Sloppy Joe in that 8 car, that RCR Chevy. Doing, 17, a little high. He's going to be out there, no help whatsoever, and one heck of a long line. Again, folks, could this be? Yes, it is. Possible trading of places, trying to save that fuel. Man,
yes, these guys that were working together before, it seems like they're still working together. There must be a plan within the race, you know? A race within the race.
Yeah, this is talent at its best right here, folks. Not only do they know how to race and go as fast as they're going, but they're also strategizing with each other at speed and working these lines, adjusting what they need to do, leading how much they can, but then trying to keep themselves toward the front for that last-ditch effort to make that final run at the end. Doing a good job so far, but look at the 17 off pace and drifting to the back. Oh no, that's Titans. He's going to go back to where he started from.
That 2 car's got a pretty good gap on that second place car. He says, I don't care if you guys want to save gas. I'm leading this race and I'm going to try everything I can to stay here.
Now could he literally, could he have saved the amount of gas that he needed up, riding around in the back? He looks down at his fuel gauge. His crew chief says, "You into good, buddy. Go get some."
It's quite possible. The second stage is about 2 laps shorter.
Okay.
So it's possible that fuel might not be as big of an issue in this stage. We're going to find out, though, very shortly.
I mean, honestly, that would be some brilliant strategy if you think about it, folks. If we're only a few laps short for this thing and it runs green, then the cars in the back can literally, at the beginning of the race, save that fuel, and then they have all they need to go for the gustos at the end and charge it hard, as you see some of them doing right now on the outside. That 47 of Bags and the 12 car, another Penske out there. That's Big Stroyer. Oh, Big trying to go big on the outside. Oh, it looks like Bags got a little hole in the inside. That 47 ducking in. Oh, and he got a little more help from the. Okay, great. So the 12 gets himself a spot. They move forward on the outside. Yeah,
nice teamwork there.
Copy that.
Left them a spot to get in.
Now let's see, how long is that 2 car going to charge this thing now? Is he good? Can he make this entire run on what they need to do on his strategies? Oh man, only time will tell, because right now these cars are all lined up and every one of them behind this leader and this front group running pretty hard. As they trickle back, it's the less fuel that you got to use, more or less, because you got that much more air moving around you and away from you. So you're sitting in a really big pocket right there. So far we are on Sloppy Joe. Let's go ahead and rotate back a little bit. We're going to go on board Fluffy right now in another one of those Wood Brother team cars right there. That 16, good looking car right there. He's going to see him rotate through. He's looking back at see where he is spot wise. That's 8th spot right there, folks. So that drifts us back. 9th spot is going to be the 13 of I'm sorry, that's Galen. That's right, Galen in that 13 Jermaine Chevy. That's 9th and 10th. Ooh, looks like Scotty B. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and go back from there a little bit more. Looks like we got another Wood Brothers car right there, if it looks like. Great run, great view right here down the front, your back stretch. Oh, nice. Good looking cars. Everybody's, again, minding their P's and Q's. We are just winding this thing down is what's going on. These guys are it's the calm before the storm, folks. They know that they got to get through this stage.
I'm watching our tracker here, and it looks like Jamons, who's running towards the middle of the pack here. He's able to run a little bit lighter on the throttle, and he's saving so much gas by doing so. I believe these cars towards the back are definitely going to be able to make it on gas. Now, I can't say the same thing for that 2 car, who's your leader. Diesel. Running out front, it really tears up your gas tank.
Yep. But at the same time, if he was doing what he was trying to do in the first place, when he was in the back of the pack, saving that fuel that he may have needed to run that thing out in front. Or who knows? I mean, it's all a gamble right now, folks. Right now, we're middle of the pack right now on board Fluffy, trying to see if there may be a run that could metastasize back here. We're going to find out here in just a moment. Let's see if we're getting our lap count.
When you're leading a race that has 9 Pro League drivers in it, yeah, you just kind of want to stay out front.
So it looks like, folks, if I'm going to do the math here, we're looking at J-Mods right now. We're at 18 to go, and he's looking at 16 laps left of fuel. So we're 2 laps short. And if he's been sitting in the middle of the pack, saving his fuel, and he's still 2 laps short, then we are definitely going to have to make a pit stop.
Yes. Well, he's got a lot of laps to save that fuel. I think if he stays there and makes a late run for it, then he could. But that lead car is definitely going to be hurting when it comes to the fuel.
Man, I can only imagine these guys have practiced and timed this out already. So, again, maybe it's just the race is to who can shuffle the quickest around out of the front to get back into line. As you see right now, it looked like that was the 43. Yes, it was. That was the 43 of Mike RPM doing himself a little shuffle action throughout that field. And is he shuffling to the outside, trying to make a run on it?
Again with these runs outside.
Look, let's see this real quick.
Power moves.
Look at him. Around 2 cars on the outside. How did that go down? There could be a possible little bit of contact there. Car loose and low. That was the 2 car. Oh, man. So that was Diesel. Looked like he was, I don't know if he was loose and low or what happened there.
He was trying to get towards the back of that pack to, maybe, good possibility.
Man, I'm confused about his maneuver there. We're gonna find out how that works for him.
Power move by Mike RPM.
Oh, seen him on the outside, and it's not stopping.
Contact or not?
Oh, look at that! The bear just did the exact same thing to him.
Oh.
Amazing move by these guys right now. Scotty B right there pushing forward. Let's get to the bear. All right, we're on our leader now. That 95, that Levine family Toyota just did an amazing power move on the outside. We just saw the 43 and Mike RPM do the exact same thing, or like 2 laps prior, and then the 95 just followed in suit and went around both those guys and took the lead. Amazing efforts right there.
I want to point out your top 5 cars. 4 out of the top 5 cars are in the Pro League.
That would make sense.
And it looks like the 6th place cars are crew chief, so they know what they're doing up there.
Oh yeah, they've been down this road before, and heard this song and dance, and they're playing to the tune right now, and they're doing a fantastic job. Look at these speeds these guys are running. Again, beautiful runs right there, especially on those power moves to the outside. That was impressive, being able to line back up and have that momentum. But just having the guts alone, folks. When you're sitting there in that 4th spot and you get this mad run and you say, I'm going to go ahead and whip this joker around the outside with like everything thrown out there to the wind, I mean in a full send type of mission, and literally come roaring around and to get that lead, and knowing that if you don't clear them, you're going to go all the way to the back unless you can find a hole to get back in. Man, that was some impressive driving, some impressive work by the bear there, that Levine family Toyota. Doing a great job.
Thing that these guys didn't want to see. They did not want to see that 95 find the lead.
Yeah, copy that.
He knows how to work those lines, as we've seen in the Daytona qualifier for MBN. I mean, he was working both lines like a champ. I mean, breaking drafts and literally kept them running 2 by 2 by 2 behind him and worked both lanes. So
amazing run so far. Fantastic job. I'm really enjoying all this right now. These guys are doing a pretty good job keeping these cars nice and clean. And we're about to get something crazy here in stage 3. Because you can only run single file for so long before all that patience is going to wear off. And it's going to be about points.
Yeah, I'm looking through this Fieldtron, and I don't see a ding or a dent on any of these cars.
No, absolutely not. These guys, like I said, running themselves one clean, fast race. Know what they're doing, how to get it done. They've planned this. They've strategized all of this. I'm sure they've ran these races prior to. So they're familiar with what they're going to do and how they need to line up to make it through these stages to get them to the end to where it's all going to go down. Fat run right there by the 12 car in the 43. They actually starting to pull a little bit there. On that 43 now. Oh man, they got a little bit of a gap.
Led by Sloppy Joe. They got a little separated there, but they're working their way back to the front. Are they going to have a run and make a move?
And look at this, 11 laps to go and estimated fuel for J-Mods. 11 laps. Uh-oh.
It's almost go time. That's what that means.
Oh no! Oh no! The hell? Let's see what's going to happen now. I am really excited because that's exactly what was going on. These guys are saving themselves just enough fuel to put the hammer down at the end to get them points. Oh, I'm loving this. That's strategy at its finest, folks.
J-Mon's in that 31 car. That's the crew chief I was mentioning, and he's actually crew chief for Pro League driver Mike Ross in that 43. And it looks like they're running in 3rd and in 6th. So I'm going to be interested to see if maybe they work together a little bit here to try to steal a stage win.
Man, I'm excited right now because it is coming down to the wire. We're going to do a little lap count here for you. Give us 1 second. Waiting for our trackers to rotate back around again. But we should be about 9 to go. That means this clock is ticking, folks, and it's ticking fast because they're going to want those stage points at the end. This is one tight, competitive group here, so every point is going to matter at the end of this. And especially at Daytona, because you don't know what's going to lay ahead for you in the next stage. There could be a big one at the end, and then next you know, you're going to be really glad you got those stage points, most definitely.
Yes, stage points definitely can make or break a bad race for you. If you get caught up in one at the end and don't end up with the finish that you wanted, if you had decent stage points, that'll at least make your day pretty decent for you.
And especially being the opener to their season, I mean, this is where you want to get off to an amazing start. You don't want to be chasing the tail around, from the get-goes and trying to earn your way up there and build these points because of some kind of mishap that may happen on these super speedways. So again, very crucial that these guys, one, finish the race all, right there on the same lap, but two, get these things side by side, get up there, get those cars, get as many points as you possibly can.
Yeah, you want to get up to the top of the food chain and stay there.
Yeah. And right now, these, the top 4 have it planned out pretty good, but it looks like
this breakaway.
Oh yeah, but it looks like Sloppy Joe really has something here because he has a lot of cars, all right? But now he has another breakaway of 4 cars. They're going to get his draft. If they get a good enough push, they might be able to pull him up to the outside. Here it goes!
A block by Bags.
Oh! Here it comes outside! There it goes! Oh! Blocked.
Bags blocked and slowed that momentum down. Just
man,
he's seen that outside line coming. He said, "Not today.
Not today." I'm sure you're familiar with that move there, Marley.
Oh yeah. People are always putting it on me. I'm one of them. Like that Penske Ford roaring on the outside.
Oh, so let's see if they can do it again. So they're backed up a little bit, got a couple car lengths. They're gonna make another run. Now, if he blocks him again, is he gonna try to juke him and maybe put him to the outside? And then they all go underneath him, and then I don't know. There's so many options can happen here, folks.
You know it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. That drop back means that he's getting a run, and that whole line of cars is gonna roll with him to the outside and just flow by these front 4 cars.
And look where my man J-Mods is sitting, right there on that 8 cars bumper, getting ready to give him one heck of a shot. We're watching it right now on board J-Mods, and that's intensity, folks. If you can only see what I see right now. He's getting it. Oh! Hold on to the J-Mod! Oh! That's the commentator curse right there, folks. Hopefully he didn't hear me. But Jennifer watching him too. That was so unfortunate.
Just when we put that spotlight on you.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So he's rolled up to the back a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of aero damage right now. He'll get that fixed.
Yeah. We still got one more stage. He's okay. No dangers of losing a lap. Still got enough laps left. 5 laps to go now, folks. 5 laps.
That means any hopes of that 43 car having his teammate with him, work with him up there, that went out the window. So now it's each for their own. But what you'll notice now is that back line, that little incident woke them up so much that these front 4 cars were able to break away by a very good distance.
Oh yeah.
So, but all these cars lined up, they're going to be a little faster because they have so many cars. If they line up right, they'll be able to catch this front pack before this thing's over.
That's kind of what I'm anticipating there, bud, because you're right. They don't have as much, when it comes to their aero and their push, but these guys in back, if they can really find themselves an amazing run in a line, they're going to get her done. Because right now we got Big D. He is all over the bumper of that Levine family Toyota, that 95 of the Bear. And they're trying their hardest right now to stay locked up, linked up, because they know what's coming. You got Mike RPM right there looking in, and he's sitting in that 3rd position.
That's not what you want to see in the back pack there. They're racing hard.
Well, that's what these guys want to see right now.
Oh,
like they're even lined up. And we're coming up 4 to go.
Oh,
whoa, we got more contact. Rode up and slowed up. That was our man, J-Mod right there, trying to hold on to her, bringing her back up. That damage is not going to help him out one little bit with that arrow, but he still has a chance. We only got a few laps left, so he should be able to wind her down and get this thing across that stage. Get it into pits, get it fixed, get back out there.
Now
looking back.
Lined up again.
Okay, so we're looking for the back of this pack right here. We're on board Scotty B right now in that 88 Hendrick Chevy. So this is the back of their pack. And this is the back of the front pack. Looking back on them. So will they be able to get up there and gain? I'm not sure, because we're coming up on 3 to go, folks. 2 to go. 2 to go now, folks. Let's see what's going to happen out here in the front. So we're trying to rotate to our fronts here.
Ooh, and you got to move. The Bear lost the lead.
Oh, there it is.
That's Big Destroyer taking the point.
Oh, man. Got him a little loose. Missed that at the end. Here it comes. Last lap. Thought it was going to wait, but he said, nope, I got to go. 47 outside. Looks like he's trying to get something from the Bear. Bear trying to block that a little bit. Whoa.
Oh, looks like we were a little off. That was for the stage there. Destroyer took that thing.
Yeah, he did, man.
A bold move underneath the Bear.
That was actually very, very impressive here. We're going to look over our lineup right now for you folks. All right, so we're going to get a scroll on here.
I believe it was Destroyer in first, and then you had the Bags, or...
We are looking here, looking for a scroll up on that. Not finding it. It's all right, folks. We'll try to get it. We'll try to get you the lineup as best we can. Again, technology is getting better. So as soon as it gets better, we get better, and everything's great. Looking for that tracking right now. Still nothing. We only got the back of the pack. All right, folks. So we're gonna go try to get to the forward here. Looks like you got Bags on the outside. All right, so we got Mike RPM leading this guy off. We got the Bear right there in that 3rd spot. Fine Family Toyota. Looks like outside of him. Oh, he ducked in fast, too. Look at that. Okay, they're all getting up to speed. Looks like that is the 16. That's one of the... Oh, no, that's the 37. They are spread wide right now. That's the 36. He's trying to get something done right now. That Celtics found the outside. High and dry, trying to make something happen.
And look who's back to the front. That's C. Workman. He always finds his way back to the front when it counts. It just seems like the last few races we've been able to been able to graciously see, you know, this MBM, whether it's Xfinity or the Cup Series here at Daytona. He just seems to find his way there towards the end of the race.
Right. Smart driver right there. Knows how to work those lines, get things done. Right now, we're on board Sloppy Joe sitting here in that 5th position right now. Maybe looking to start a run, possibly, or not quite yet. We're still sitting a little bit. Oh, we got a little touch to the butter down there. And it looks like a car high, and that's the Bear high and dry right now. No help whatsoever. You got a little bit of a line forming up behind them, but they're ducking back in, get some more of that air. Oh, great. Bear got himself a nice little hole there. Sloppy Joe let him in that 8 car. 17 right there on his bumper, trying to give him a helping hand there. And that's Titans. Started from the back.
Starting to form. Led by Jay Harper. Oh, now led by Diesel.
Man, they are doing their best right now. Oh, it's starting to spread out a little bit. A little bit of contact toward his back. Hold your breath, folks, because this is 3rd stage, and they are getting it down and dirty right now. It's going to get hectic. It's going to get crazy.
It's go time.
Here we go. Outside runner happening right now.
Got the Bear outside. Followed up by Sloppy and that 17 car of Titans.
Nice.
Look at those 3 cars holding their own out there on the outside. They're going to get any more help up there.
Go and pull it, buddy. I'm going to pull up our list right now. And we're going to scroll through this thing and see who we have here.
Up for our giveaway. Who's going to win $25 today from Left Turn Broadcast?
1 second as I scroll through our list, get to the next. We're just flipping through. Quick, easy, and basic here.
3 wide. Oh, we got
3
a wreck.
wide.
We got a wreck.
I'm missing it.
Wreck. We got a big wreck.
Oh, no.
Titans, the 2 car. Oh.
Oh, caution's out.
Here. Well, they're going to have to wait for caution for that $25.
Yep. Hold on a second. Let's wait for him to cycle here. Woo! That was intense. 3 wide. Yeah, like I said, the pace is picking up, folks, and the patience is going out the window.
You had J-Mons in that. You had the 2 car Penske 2 in there of Diesel, and the 17 of Titans. Had quite a few cars in that mess.
Man. Well, we have
to
some
go
damage.
Use that little reset, if you know what I'm saying.
We are yes, we are on board right now with Pittman. You see the lap car going around right now. We are going to do a little scroll action and find our winner for today. All right, here we go, folks. Please. Bringing it up right now. There it is. Okay, our winner today is Dakota Brough. B-R-O-U-G-H. So, Dakota, you are a winner. You'll be receiving a message from Chris Paul Hamas, the CEO of Left Turn Broadcasting, about a Venmo transfer to you. So, $25. Great job. So, folks, again, we're going to be having these all the time. So, again, make sure you subscribe to the Left Turn Broadcasting channel. If you're not just watching this right now, one of your first, make sure you do that. Because, again, we're all kinds of fun over here. We're going to be doing something different at all times. And right now we have the pace car on track.
Stay out, the 2 car.
Well, they definitely don't have enough fuel. We got 34 laps remaining right now, folks, in this stage 3. Trying to go for the gustos here.
Looks like the 2 car took a wave around. I got you. Diesel took a wave around. All right, so you have all your leaders on the all your lead lap cars on the pit road.
All right, gonna send her a message.
And
brought her up. Okay, so Dakota is our winner. Awesome.
Mike RPM took the race off pit road just barely from Bags, followed up by Scotty B.
Okay, right now we are on our pace car, waiting for our restart and waiting for our cars to leak back up and group back up together again. Had a little bit of a caution there, few cars, a little bit of damage. We're on the backstretch right now. Yo.
Who was our giveaway brought to us by?
Oh, of course. Who am I? Sorry, Century. Century 21 is bringing that giveaway. Thank you so much for the reminder. We're going to get this all nice and smooth. But Century 21, our hometown realty, it's a new millennium when it comes to them. They're all over the world. You can look them up online if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Kyle Perhack, we'll make sure to send that information over as well to you guys. Post that up there on the left turn broadcasting channel, and of course their Facebook and all the rest of the contacts and whatever else we have. But yeah, Century 21, amazing sponsor, and the other one's responsible, of course, for bringing all these fun prizes and giveaways we get to embark on. So I really hope that everyone's getting their subscribes on and tuning in, because this is going to be consistent. This is what we do over here at Left Turn Broadcasting. Nothing but racing all the time. All right, we're going green here. Here it goes.
Pace car's pulling off. Here we go.
Let's do it. What do you think? What do you think?
Crank it up, baby.
Oh, you know this, buddy. Here we go. Woo! Crank it up. Left Turn Broadcasting, bringing you to PRCS. Daytona. Business is booming right now. Here we go, outside line of Foreman. We got a side by each.
Outside line led by Mike Ross, followed up by Bags. DK Brough, where did you come from, DK?
They all jumped on the high side.
You got the Bear. He's got a whole bunch of pro league up at the top of that track.
Oh man, it looked like that high line's kind of ballpark. A little contact by the in-cart. Or is that the two? Oh man, more contact, trying to hold on to her. They're all still pointing in the right direction. Thank goodness. Meanwhile, you got back at the ranch, we got to see work, and he is doing work, trying to get himself back up to that lead. He's in that third spot right now. You're sitting on board with him, and he's looking at that 47 car, that JTD Chevy, driven by Bags right now, all over the bumper of the 40 or the 43 of Mike right now. Mike RPM trying to get that hammered down and get it done. We got a lot of racing still left in front of us, but where they're sitting is one of the best seats in the house. And you got, of course, Scotty B in that 88, that's a Hendrick Chevy. He's up here in the top 5, trying to look at that podium position, possibly going for that run to the front. We're going to find out right now.
First-time winner in MBN.
Oh, you know what? He's a rookie. You never know. Never count those rookies out when it comes to the new league. They'll figure it out real quick, especially with the kind of talent that comes to this league in general. As you see right now, folks, these guys have contact. We're still able to save it, make it happen, form back up, and continue in the same aggressive pack that they were in. You still got all kinds of pushing and shoving going on. Ain't nothing backing off right now. This is Stage 3. You are watching Left Turn Broadcasting, and it, of course, is the Pocono Raceway Cup Series, getting it done all kinds on the big screen right now. Daytona.
Man, you're getting me excited, Tron.
I know, dude. I mean, not me, bro. Look at this stuff, dude. They're just getting fired up right now, man. Wait till this outside line starts to come into play. Woo-hoo-hoo. You know what's going to happen. It's a matter of time. Just a matter of time. That's all it is. And then we're going to be screaming and yelling. I'm going to go through the roof again. All right? I mean, it gives me a headache every time I do that. Here we go, rotating around the bottom. Everyone's getting that speed, trying to maintain their cars. They know what is about to happen, what's coming up. It is the calm before the storm.
Now I think in this third stage, I think there's enough laps to where fuel strategy is out the window. So now you're going to see these guys not afraid to lose this lead. As you see Mike RPM sticking that car out there in first and just holding it steady.
Well, we're gonna look right now.
Yeah,
give us 1 second. We got all kinds of running right now. We're gonna do a lap count for you. So we have 18 laps remaining to fuel-ish around there. 28 laps remaining. So they are still gonna need all kinds of fuel strategies and stops. Yes. And who's going to go with who?
Everybody's going to have to make a pit stop here.
But when and with who are you going to make that pit stop with? Or will there be another possible caution?
Yes. Are you going to see Chevy pit with Chevys? Are you going to see Fords pit with Fords? Or
teammates pit with teammates for sure.
Yep. Teammates. You know, it's going to be interesting to watch here. Rookies pit with rookies. Pros pit with pros. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Because, like as Marley just brought up, it doesn't really, everyone has to pit. So it's go time. You got to go, and make your strategies, and hopefully they happen. 25 laps remaining here at Daytona, and you are working with C. Workman right now. He is in that 4th spot. Workman trying to get something
here
done.
Here comes that outside line.
Oh, here we go.
You got 5 cars versus 3.
And you know what it is that work he's here to do work right now, and he's doing work. Look at this right now, outside trying to drag these guys along with. He got a little bit of help, but not a lot. They're not formed up quite as much. Here we go. Oh, come on, hold on to it. Side draft him, slow him down, do what you got to do. He jumps back in the line. Got the better of it.
Luckily, he was able to squeeze in there. Oh, looks like
now oh, we got 2 by 2. Got Bear in the middle of that nonsense. Hold on to her. Looking back right now, let's scroll through, get a little bit closer to the action. On board Celtics fan right now in that 36. He's right there in the middle of all of this. He's trying to charge in on that 37 JTG Chevy right now, trying to find some kind of air, some kind of speed. I'm sure you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it here pretty quick.
Now watch Workman. He's putting a little gap, letting those 3 cars get away, so you can get that run and try this again on the outside.
Now that 37, that's from the back, and we've seen him run plenty different times before. And he is no consequence about his name. He does. He will come from the back, and all of a sudden he up there. So keep an eye on that 37, on that JTG Chevy from the back. Who started in the 18th. He is one of the rookies, and he is going to have to come from the back to get up here and try to snag some away from these guys.
That's a very interesting play on words, and I'll just leave it at that, huh, John? Oh, boy.
Did it Doug's day, folks. Look at these guys. Oh, little fan out toward the back there. Looks like the Bears, they're rolling up, slowing up on speed-wise.
It looks like they might be fixing to make a run here again. You're seeing these groups space out so that they can get a nice run.
And we see what happened with, oh, and what do you know? Here it comes, outside. Here comes the Bear. Whoa, ducks back in, does that power move to the outside, gets past the 37, up from the back saying, here, I'm going to go and put you back there, bud. I got to go.
Here goes Workman on the outside. And he's got help. He's got 3 cars out there.
The way
Look at that run going on the outside.
The way the 95 came around from the back, man, he's like literally telling him, hey, from the back, yeah, you came from back there, so you know your way back. So go ahead, because I got this. And look at that run that he got right now. He is all over the inside line, making it happen. He was just in the back of this pack, and now he's drilling and driving right now. Just got that Bear, just all over it, out of hibernation, and going to make himself one kind of crazy run.
I'm impressed those 3 cars of Workman, Smoke Z-Mog, and Titans were able to hold their own out there on the outside just by themselves with all those cars lined up on the bottom.
And now that outside line,
up there.
The outline's starting to really form up now. They're keeping the speed. They have less cars when it comes to their outside line. Not quite as tight when it comes to their grouping, but they're still able to maintain maybe 3 cars back. Ooh, a little contact there by the 95, kind of coming up. They're okay. They're all
Bear
good.
tried to jump out there and it didn't work.
Yep. So now that the outside line has lost its momentum and will be rolling up and slowing up, going toward the back of this extremely fast pack, and they're going to try and make another run at her again. We're sitting right now with the Bear 95 Levine family Toyota, sitting here crazy good in that 4th position, just looking for his next run. So we've already seen him do those amazing slingshot outside whatever moves to pass 2 and 3 cars. Could he potentially time that out at the end to do the exact same thing at the end of this race, as long as he's sitting in that perfect spot? Woo! Only he knows that, and we're about to find out.
It looks like Max Boost, remember at the beginning of the race, we mentioned about how he failed that pre-race inspection. He's worked his way nicely up into the top 10.
That's right,
well,
that's right.
That number 1 car.
Yeah, he's gained his way up right now, man. That's doing a fantastic job there. Again, starting from the back, negotiating his way through this extremely amazing field. I mean, these guys are just nothing but dicing and slicing all the way through this race. Outside, inside, hopscotching, that's all they're doing. It's not a solid outside line that forms. They form up enough to get them up there. Now look at this. Here comes Scotty B out of nowhere, working his way up in that 88 Chevy. Whoa, we got all kinds of loose action. Someone trying to hold it on the inside. That looks like this.
It came up. Oh, we got a crash.
Oh, man. Oh, we got cars into the wall. Yep. We might have a caution waiting for race command. Okay, caution's out, folks. Caution is out. We are racing back to the line. All right.
This is going to be interesting here.
10 laps left to fuel. Where are they sitting at when it comes to the end of the race? Now, will it be enough? I don't know. I don't know. But some of these cars are a little drifted off in the back. They have some contact or whatever, whatnot. They're appreciating this caution right now, I guarantee you. I was going to collect all these cars. They're going to be able to hopefully get on similar fuel strategies, and we're gonna unleash all kinds of the beast when it comes down to hopefully J-Mod getting it done.
It's going to be close on fuel. It's going to be right inside that window.
So we are on board right now. You got J-Mod here. He has specs coming up for us. So when it comes down to it, he has again, we've seen his tire wear, his laps left of fuel. You got my man over here on his screen saying what's up to us. And it looks like everybody is peeling off and getting ready to go to pits right now. So they're stacking up pretty good. Let's go ahead and get to our pace car. Got Pittman. Pittman, you got a copy?
I am still awake and here.
All right, buddy. Okay, well, we're glad we're able to wake you up there and get you, make sure you didn't kill the battery, you know, by listening to the music while you're waiting for a caution to come out. So, good news. Glad that, but it is a Chevy, so you're fine there. Oh, no, it's Toyota. So you're not fine there. You better be careful on that battery, buddy. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That's another thing I wanted to mention for our viewers and our subscribers over on Left Turn Broadcasting. We actually, that paint scheme on the pace car, that was voted for by our subscribers, our viewers, and we're going to be doing that quite often too, to get you even more involved in this race.
And that's right. Thank you for bringing it up, as Marley described. So the pace car was the pick of the fans themselves. So we did a little design action, and we encourage you to send us your paint schemes and what you think the Left Turn Broadcasting pace car should look like. And again, we're going to be switching this thing up, like Marley said, throughout these races, and of course multiple leagues, multiple races. We race almost every single night, sometimes 2 and 3 races a day. And so you're going to see this pace car out there a lot. And so wouldn't it be cool if it was your pace car? Get back to us. All right.
I'm seeing a little bit of strategy. Workman must have took 2 tires because he came out way before the rest of the cars off pit road. So a little bit of strategy puts him out in the front of this pack here to see if he can hold it till the end.
Wow, and that's what we're kind of looking for there. What kind of strategies, who's going to be able to do what when it comes down to it. Now that's impressive work. Now 2 tires, there wasn't a lot of wear on it, but we are, needing to see what's the fuel, what's the length of the race that's left. We're going to be coming up to that line here in just a moment. we'll get the exact count from you now they're coming out of pit road.
There isn't a whole bunch of wear on your left side tires here at these super speedways, so by taking just those right sides, his left sides are probably still up in that, you know, 9 out of 10 on the wear scale, so he's probably pretty decent right now, and pretty decent strategy. I like it. Get him out in front of all these fast drivers.
Yep,
That's
and
where you want to be.
And it looks like we are getting ready to go green right now. Pittman, you paving off? Oh, yes, you are, buddy. All right, here we go. On board right now, we have Mike RPM and C-Work. C-Work right now, he's going to show work all kinds, because he's on that bottom line, going to lead this charge off. We're going to see what he can get done. Come on now, bring it home, buddy. We got a green, all kinds green. These guys are pinned and floored. See what these hot rods got to offer.
2x2x2x2.
We are coming up to 15 laps to go. Everybody is going to be good on fuel. Will they be good on car? And we're talking about have enough car left at the end of this. Look what's going on right now. Starting to form a tight noodle. Here we go. Side by each, and we got movement. We got all kinds of movement. The type of movement that we do not like to see in California. That's enough to shake the ground apart. Oh, earthquake, all kinds. Be careful, boys. Be careful. Woo! Spreading wide pretty now. Here we go. So Mike RPN has drifted back and through all of that. We got some damage on the 34 car. We just seen that hood, little wrinkle.
Caution is out.
Oh, man, 37 damage. Got a lot of cars back here, got them ruffled up here. Diesel's got some damage. Those guys all going to have to get themselves all kinds of tape. Look at that car. Better get the hammer. Yes. Get that bear bond. Mm-hmm.
Now, Tron, what are you thinking? Just a quick caution. Now they're going to be able to run a little bit of, laps here under caution. So I think that completely takes fuel out the window. So now it's your tires. It's like, what do you got? You think that anybody's going to pit, or you think they're going to just stay out and keep their track position?
Like right now I'm looking at J-Mods, okay, and he's showing himself good on fuel. We're going to verify that right now as he comes around, but he's showing him in 19 laps left of fuel. His tires were all brand new spankers right there, buddy. He got some stickers on there. He's ready to rock for the rest of this race, so he got no quarrels when it comes to going to be the handling of his car, just the traffic that's in front of him.
Well, we're going to see if there's any takers right here. I believe your top 5, 6 probably won't pit.
I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we have enough fuel, and I don't think you want to get rid of that. No, they do not.
Some fakers. Oh, a lot
fakers
of
and takers. Oh, do we have some? Yes, we got one taker in the rear. Oh, no. Got a few of them. A few takers at pit road right now, folks.
Got 3 or 4 towards the back. There was a lot of faking going on there. I like it.
Yep, strategies, folks, strategies. So a little bit toward the rear of the field, you've seen the takers there. They are able to come in and get themselves some pit, to get their strategies up, get their tires, maybe a little splash of fuel if they need it. But the way to look at it, hey, they're in the back of the field already. No one's really pitting. Why not get some fresh tires, have a little more sticky on this thing so you can have that control and handling through this mad drafting that's going to about to undertake on us right now. Great, beautiful high view picture there from our Pismo Beach blimp cam right here. Little skyward view.
I don't know, Tron, you want to make a little bet here?
Sure. I'm always down.
All right. I'm going to say that there's going to be at least one more caution.
You think one and done?
One and done.
Huh. Okay.
You think there's going to be more, or you think there's going to be none?
I think it's going to be donut. I'm going to go with 0.
All right, so if
I'm going to go with the big old donut right there, folks. Boom, boom.
So if we get one more caution, then the next time I see you racing on the track, because yes, we are broadcasters, but we race too, I want to see you driving a Ford. How about that? And if there's no cautions, then I'll drive a Chevy. What do you think?
Absolutely not. You did not say anything about. I thought we were gonna bet for like $100 or something like that. You want me to drive a Ford on track? You're outside of your mind. I'm kidding. Fords are good.
Why, you don't want to be fast or what?
That's why you see the Chevy out there on the outside, about ready to get it done. That 88 Hendrix. That's Scotty B. That front row guy. Oh, green. Throwing it down. See how many laps we got left officially? Because we're winding down this clock, and it's winding down fast, folks.
12 laps to go.
Man, here he is. 12 laps. Can they hold it together for that? That is a lifetime right now. That's an eternity. And man, these guys are going to try because they're up on that wheel right now. Look at the one car. He got himself. How can he see out the hood? He's doing a great job, though. I guarantee you, man. Look at that. Woo! He ain't got to worry about trying to get out front now. He just needs to push, get that high line working. Scotty B kind of stalled it out a little bit. Let's go ahead and rotate through. We're in Badge right now in that 47 car. He's stuck in a mayhem. We got contact. Hold on to it. No!
Oh, we got a crash in the back of the field.
I'm not driving a Ford. So I mean, woo!
Caution is out. Caution is out. Yes, Intron is in a Ford.
That's dirty.
I think we got to videotape it too and put it on Left Turn Broadcasting. What do you think?
Yeah. I get you. Oh man. Well, if I gotta drive a Ford, I'm gonna pick one that you hate. All right?
I don't really hate any Fords. They're all fast.
Yeah, you do. There's one Ford out there that I know you hate. That's that 21.
Oh yeah, you're correct. Well, it looks like after this all cycles through, we're going to be about 10 to go, 9 to go. It's going to be crunch time. This is going to be interesting here.
Very. Actually.
And remember, for our viewers to know, once we get inside that 5 laps to go, there's no more caution. So whatever happens, happens.
That's it. So that's when you really want to keep it straight. And when it comes down to it,
we got a lot of takers.
Okay, and let's go over our winner one more time while we're under caution, folks. In case you missed, we give away little cash bonus prizes to our subscribers for Left Turn Broadcasting. And our Left Turn subscriber winner for this race is Dakota. Let's just spell her last name out. Broughh. Brough. Yeah, there you go. Like Brough. I like that. I guess that's a surfer thing right there. But yeah, I don't know anything about that. When it comes down to so she just won $25 when it comes down to it. Excellent deal. Again, just you'll be receiving a message from the CEO of Left Turn Broadcasting, and I will be sending you over that $25 Venmo style, which we are trying to pick up as a sponsor, by the way. If you're out there listening, Venmo, we're doing some big things for you. Big things.
And that's brought to you by...
Well, I mean, I'm sure that they have financial corporations and companies that would love to work with Century 21 over here.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. And again, all of this is brought to you, and our cash prize is brought to you by Century 21. Getting it done all over the world. New millennium of the of home realty. They're just hometown all the way through and through. You get the best treatment, all the knowledge you need. So look them up. Any kind of questions, comments, concern, Kyle Perhack, that's our representative. Amazing guy. Look him up. Just really good when it comes to all the home and buying and selling. All right, so it looks like we are formed back up, folks. We're going to try to get our ways to the front here. Make sure we are good to go. Got a little jagger there.
This is going to be some wild racing.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. I know you ain't sitting down because I sure as heck ain't. All right, we are rotating a little more forward now on the 24 of Hyper. Hyper is looking outside. No, inside right now on the bottom. Here we go, launching.
Interesting to see there. C. Workman chose the outside line for that restart so he could pull that outside line up with that low line and get them racing side by side behind him. Great move.
That was genius right there. And that gets those guys side by each so that way he can get himself out there. And now he can kind of pull that second, the high line up in order to get them a run, make them race each other. And so far, it looked like it's working because here comes that high line right now, starting to form up. And you've got, looks like one of the Wood Brother teams up there. Is that the 16? That is the 16 of Fluffy, I believe, on the outside. Got it looking very, whoa, we got a little loose. On the bottom, trying to get back up. Scotty B, excellent move. That was really sportsmanship-like driving. Moved up and let him back in, even though that can possibly wreck his efforts being in the
some
front.
Positions here, that's for sure.
Yep, yeah, I mean, that could totally wreck his efforts right there, but that was a gentleman's style of racing. Saw him lose. He needed to come back up, but that was going to cause one major wreck. He did it accordingly, gave him some room. Great job, great running, and that's why these drivers are pros. If not pros, going to be pros, and if they're retired, they're going to stay pro. I guarantee it. Watch this. Woo, we got a great race going on here. Everyone's looking. Everyone's trying to bite on something. Because we're all looking at the same real estate. Let's see where our laps are counting down to right now. We got J-Mod trying to get something down the bottom.
Look at from the back. From the back up to third position when it counts.
7 laps remaining. You've got Hyper right there in that 24. Trying to get things done and doing a fantastic job getting it done. He's sitting right there in that second spot. All kinds of help right now by the 37 car. And that is from the back, who's made his way from the back to the front. Go figure. Look who's up here, Mr. From the Back. All right. Sitting in that third spot. How long can he hold on to it?
Don't count out that 8 of Sloppy Joe. No. We've seen him pull that, get a little bit of distance and then make that run to the outside. You're going to see something like that happen here shortly.
We got some takers outside right now. Yep. Now we got the 37 from the back trying to lead that outside line. He's got
Diesel,
some help.
Your second stage winner right behind him.
Yep, you've got the 12 right there. You've got the 8. Oh, man. They're starting to line up pretty good right now, and I think they might actually have themselves some kind of momentum. Oh, nope, falling apart a little bit.
Falling back a little bit. Not enough takers out there. These guys said too early yet.
Yep.
Give it a lap or two, and you're going to see it.
Coming up 5 to go. We'll see. I don't think we'll see. That's the last we'll see of that.
Oh, we got the 12 car in the wall hard.
Are they within 5 to go?
Oh, the 31 into the inside wall.
Oh, man, he was airborne. That was 5 to go right there, folks. That was 5 to go.
We are staying green, all green.
That literally happened as they crossed the finish line, the start-finish line for 5 to go. Man. Wow, that is an unfortunate break for J-Mods right there. He got involved into that incident. But right now, we are on Hyper right now. He is trying to maintain and manage that second position. We're going to leave it up in the front right now. And of course, C-Work, who's been doing work. All right, C-Work man up there just controlling the pace of this field right now. Not a lot of run and takers from the outside. Not a lot of threat. He's good. He holds that bottom. I think he might actually have himself one great shot at winning this thing. But
paint the yellow. That's what I always say. Paint that yellow. Make them work for it on the outside.
But all it's going to take is that 24 to back up just a little bit, gather up some cars, and see what kind of run they can get on him. And he's toast. He's toast for the most.
I think these guys are talented enough to not let anybody back up on them if you're leading that race.
Good point.
There's a little drag the brake thing that we do here at these restrictor plates.
And look who's back. Mr. Scotty B in the 88.
Yep.
That Hendricks getting it done right now. He has moved his way back up to the 4th position. He's got all kinds of good help right there on him. That is from the back in that 37. JTG Chevy.
From Racecom that the 7 and the 24 are working together, so that makes things even better for that 7 car.
Ooh, that does make it even better.
I mean, they're going to be working together, but a win is a win. So that last lap, it's all or nothing.
But they are outnumbered right now up in the front. They have those 3 right there back, who are just waiting and just pacing themselves to pounce on this lead to take this thing at the end. Because right now,
if you missed it earlier, that 7 car of Workman, he won the Xfinity race, so he's going for a little sweep here. Taking both the MBN series, the Xfinity and the Cup.
Man, talk about a full sweep right off the bat. He's off to an extremely good start in this series, in both series right now. That's being thrown down by MBN and of course Pocono Raceway Cup Series.
Look out for Kalen in that 13. He backed up that line a little bit. They're going to get a run here.
All right, we are waiting for it. You got Scotty B right there.
Looking outside.
No, not yet. Here he goes. Yes, they got enough. Here it comes. 88-13 outside. Galen and Scotty B. 37.
One to go. Last
the
lap.
36.
One last lap.
So that's the 36 of Celtics. He's now on the bottom right now.
Oh, he's pinching him down.
So basically, it's who is the is Celtics fan going to go with right now?
Oh, look at the 7 of Workman. He was working both lines there. He slowed that top line down.
Saw that one going. Now it's going to move him to that third spot.
2 more turns. 2 more turns.
2 to go, folks.
No, last lap, John, last lap.
Oh, yep, last lap. We just got the count.
Here
it is, right now. Spread wide. Come on down, get it. We got cars on.
It's a drag race. Woo! Workman took it. Workman took it. He
takes it again. Amazing work getting done by that guy.
What a late push there by the 24. Oh, man.
Now, we don't have official results quite yet, but Workman takes it. Got second spot is either the 36, the Celtics fan. Looked like we had Scotty B was up there with it, and the 88. 13 of Galen. And the 24 of Hyper right there. So that's your top 5. Oh, here we go. So C Workman, yep, winner. J Hyper, second. Celtics fan, third. Scotty B, fourth. Galen, fifth. Titans, sixth. Bag, seventh. Mike RPM, eighth. Sloppy Joe, ninth. And Fluffy rounding out our top 10. Mike RPM gets himself a stage win. Great job for him. Fantastic, bud. So now actually Mike got both those stage wins.
I believe Diesel won our second stage.
Oh, second stage, okay. I didn't see that. There were, remember here. So looks like okay, from 11 down we have Smoke, Z-Mod, Diesel, Rothberg. He got the 12th. From the back, got 13th. Marcus. E-Dub, he got 14th, 15th is DK Brown, 16th is Big D Sawyer in the 12 car, see 17th Max Boost. Bear finishes out in the 18th, and then 19th is J Mods. So again, some really aggressive racing there, folks. We're going to go ahead and bring over our winners right now.
Great runs by these guys.
Excellent.
Great runs.
Excellent. I mean, I lost the bet at the end, unfortunately, but hey, you know what? Can't win them all, right?
Hey, I won. I
yeah, whatever.
Hey, I won everything. I get to see you in a Ford, and my pick for today's race won the race.
Yep. Yeah, you did a great job on that one. You're kind of, I don't know, if I were you, I'd go race after you're done here because you might actually win something. But folks, what an amazing job these guys all did. I mean, we're going to name off this list here. Great list of drivers: the Bears, C Workman, Bag, Sloppy Joe, Celtics fan, Fluffy, Scotty B, DK, J Hyper, J Mod, Max Boost, Galen, Marcus, Big D. You got Mike RPM, Smoke Z-Mog. You got Diesel from the back, Titans. All these guys, man, threw an amazing race. Hats off to all of them. Great job by these guys.
To our viewers that are watching, make sure you check out the leaderboards because these guys racing, just to give you an idea of how fast they were going, they just took over that leaderboard for the fastest laps of the day.
Daytona right here, buddy. That's exactly what it is. That's what it's all about. Dropping those fast laps, and with that line, you know, the way it was formed up on the bottom, I can only imagine they just decimated it all.
All right, Slade, do you want to go ahead and change your chat over to that priority so we can hear you, our viewers can hear you?
All right, we're just doing a little fishing right now, folks. We've got the fisher pulled out, trying to hook ourselves some drivers.
Bringing in our podium.
Yes, sir. Doing the victory circle here.
Man, what great race, Charlie.
Amazing racing. Again, all of this was all brought to you again, folks, by Century 21, the new millennium in hometown realty. These guys get it done all over the world. So any questions, comments, concerns, hit them up. Look them up. You know, they'll answer everything from buying to selling and everything in between. We got a copy on any of our drivers yet?
We're still waiting on our third and second place drivers here.
All right, copy that. So we are just waiting on our drivers to come on, mosey on over, getting out of their cars now. Amazing race, great running right there. A lot of bottom line, racing when it comes down to it. Really lining it up, trying to get things to, doing that hopscotch type of maneuvering. The way that the Bear was able to do those, and Mike RPM were able to do that outside, jump around. That was impressive stuff right there.
All right, Sean, it looks like we got a third place finisher in here, Celtics fan.
Celtics, dude, my man. What happened out there, dude? You were just doing a fantastic job. You were sitting in the back a little bit, then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here you come. Found the right run at the right time. Found some good friends out there, it looks like. And, man, you were putting on one heck of a show. Give us a rundown. Tell us how it was.
I mean, we had a couple group of guys, and we were trying to have fun until we get a couple of races, and it just somehow the top 5 split away with like 2 or 3 laps to go, and I was just able to stay there and pull out first and the line. I think it was a good race.
Yeah, I think you did a fantastic job bringing that Front Row Motorsports, forward into that podium right there. Great finish when it comes down to your run, your points, the whole bit. So now, I mean, you're gonna rest a little bit easier now, knowing that you made it through the super speedway, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And where we have coming up, I think we have Atlanta next week. Is that where you guys going? Okay, well, I mean, that's going to be a great boost in points for that run right there. Do hope the best for you when it comes down to a great show that you put on. Amazing. Marley, got anything for him?
Yeah, man. I want to know what it was like the last 5 laps, knowing you were sitting up there in front and when to make a move, and when you seen them, the top 5 cars break away there. It could have been anybody's race. What was your decision making there? Whether to go high, low? I mean, can you walk us through that a little bit?
Oh my god, well, before we really took away, I was nervous and we had the whole field there, but once those guys, like I said, they pulled away and we all pulled away, it was kind of calming down. We didn't know that I was going to get top 5 no matter what, as long as we don't wreck each other. So I just tried to make the move at the end, and there was not enough room to go up to the first place. It was a great race.
You did an excellent job. Excellent job. Way to bring home that podium finish and get a great start to your season.
Yeah, buddy. So you got a copy there for a second place there, Marley?
Yes, we do. Jay Harper's in the building.
All right, Library, what's going on, buddy? How you doing out there, dude? You did a fantastic job from what we've seen. All of a sudden, coming through the pack, finding your way at the end, very patiently, methodically, trying to find your way through this field and fast and aggressive field, by the way, to manage to get up there to this podium finish, and then all of a sudden finding this guy that you're working with, and you guys are running 1 and 2. Man, take us through your race, bud.
It just all went according to plan, basically. Stage 1 and 2 came down to fuel mileage, and I did not have a fuel mileage gear at all, so I really put myself in trouble there. And I caught a break with a caution, got the lucky dog in their stage 3, and I think one of the restarts I went from 16th to 5th or something. Like, everybody went to the outside, and I just stayed the inside and caught up with them.
Genius move when it comes down to that, and really playing those cards as they were dealt in real time.
Hey Harper, our race comms came in and let us know a little bit that you were working together with the 7 car of Workman at the end there, and I was like, yeah, I bet they're working together, but I know towards that, on that last lap, it's anyone's race. And sure enough, coming off of 4, you made the move, and you almost had it. I mean, walk us through that moment there.
I mean, with about like 4, maybe 3 or 4 to go, when I saw that pack behind us get really far back, I told Workman that I'm just going to push him to the finish, because I knew if we got side by side, that pack had a chance of catching us. So I kind of just waited to the last moment to make an effort. I didn't think I was going to get him. I didn't, but I figured let me try to make it side by side finish for the stream.
Oh, it was excellent. It was excellent. Yeah. It was great to watch, and it was a drag race. It almost pulled it off. Almost pulled it off.
Yeah, you were ever so slightly there. I mean, honestly, it was. We had us on our feet, yelling and screaming at the TV like normal when it comes to you guys. I mean, because it's always so competitive, so close. I mean, you had us really going there at the end, thinking that you were going to be able to steal that away from C. Workman, and that was, like I said, impressive run for you. You got to love those points, of course, especially the start of the season. You're up there already now, so that's going to be a little easier settling at least for the next race coming up, right?
Yeah, definitely. I know last season, right here, I think I finished probably like 15th, and I just had no stage points, so I was really back there in points. But a second place finish, but no stage points this season either. But a second place is nice. 35 points to start off, so it's better than we did last year, last season.
On the right track, buddy. Keep up the great work, and we're going to be looking for you throughout.
They say teamwork wins, and at the end there, you worked with C. Workman and made it happen, and you guys ended up 1-2. So great job, great job.
Yeah, brought home that second. Great job. All right, let's go ahead and go to our today's winner. Look at this man. Yep, Marley's pick here. C. Workman doing work on the field all night long. This guy was just a terror out there. Get him out in the front, he was able to maintain it. You get him in the back, he was able to work his way through it, finds his way in the lead, and taking that checkered flag at the end, and we'll go over that second time sweep thing. This guy is on fire right now. C. Workman, what's up, dude? Bring it on us.
Oh, dude, God is good, my friend. God is good.
Woo!
Man, I gotta thank Slade Gravett for having me part of Wood Brothers, being able to work with Slope Team, get to chat with him, pre-race, stuff like that, strategies, all that type of stuff. Wow, it's great being able to work with teammates for once in a competitive series like this. Just unbelievable. But yeah, like I just made some last-second adjustments to the car before pre-race, and dang, look at this thing. Just, it could lead out front, it could push, it could work through traffic, and then. But yeah, like final caution, came down, very ready to come down pit road. I know the first caution that came out early in stage 3, I just did fuel only, just trying to get that track position. Of course, lost the lead because a bunch of the all pro league guys trying to get around us on the outside, but thankfully they messed up and we were able to slot in and stay in the top 3. And then our guys of about group of 8 that we had in our party, we were just chatting, communicating with each other all race. We were able to get in the right position at the right time, and on the final caution that came out, I saw that my left side tires still got a decent amount of grip on them. I'll just change 2 tires, and I can't believe I was the only person that took 2. I thought there would have been at least a few people towards the back trying to get track position. That would have taken 2, but everyone else behind it took 4, so I was a little worried on that end, just from the grip level. But yeah, just awesome working well together, especially with Jay Hyper. Made a little deal with each other there on the last restart for me to start inside and for him to let me on the inside. And 3-4 laps to go. I have no idea what happened around 6th, 7th, but I thought people were just laying back for a run, but we just kept pulling away, and 4 of the guys in that top 4 of the 5 guys in that 5-car breakaway were in a pack, and we were just like, hey, let's just stay single file, take care of each other, and then on the last lap battle it out, and that's exactly what we did, and had to play both lanes there on the last lap. And just like last night, I knew if I could at least be in the lead all 4, regardless of the guy got beside me, I felt like I could get the win, and sure enough, 2 days in a row, sweeping Daytona.
Man, that is impressive work right there. Xfinity and Daytona. Last night's Xfinity, tonight's Daytona. You're off to one heck of a run when it comes to this series, and in a dominating fashion, by the way. So I'm sure you got some drivers taking in their boots. Marley, I know you got something for him. What you got, buddy?
I got something for him, man. Workman, I need to become a betting man, because I picked you to win the Xfinity. You won.
Yep.
I picked you to win the Cup race. I said, well, I'm just going to keep rolling them dice. I'm just going to stay on that table. And dang it, man, you brought that forward to victory lane again. And, I mean, it shows both series, look out this year, because Workman is coming. And so I heard you talking just a little bit about that pit strategy there. That was a great move. That took your car, put you on the point, and, paint that line. That's what you're doing the whole race. Paint that line. Make them guys work hard on the outside to get around you. That, though, I don't think was the winning move. I think that winning move that you made was making that outside line your preferred line on that
yes,
restart. By doing that, you pulled that outside line up even with the inside line, and then they got to racing hard, and it allowed them 5 cars to break away. And that was just, I mean, you guaranteed yourself a top 5 at that point, pretty much. That was a very aggressive move and great thinking. You want to walk us through that?
Yeah, that was
brilliant.
brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell people this a lot of times if I'm ever in the front here at Daytona or Talladega, I wish the rear view mirror was the size of my gameplay and that little window looking forward. Like if I could just swap the view of you looking ahead in the mirror, I prefer to do that at times, just because just what we just saw like all night, how much guys were laying back for runs and trying to get them, laying back for runs and trying to get them. And when you're in the lead and they had a good enough car to just be able to lead the pack around, but you can't see really well what's happening 3, 4, 5 cars behind you. But yeah, it's just times where if I saw whenever they were laying back, if they were laying back on entry, I tried to move up, let them catch me in the middle of the corner, not off the corner. If they were side by side, if I noticed the inside lane would stall out, try to come up top there or pull the outside a little bit, try to manage both lanes and, just not get left out to dry. But yeah, it's not, when you're leading, it is not just driving around looking forward straight and holding that yellow line. It's, having to constantly looking up in the mirror, like looking forward periodically. I gotta say, I was probably looking in that mirror about 70-80% of the time that I was looking forward to see, what was going on with the runs behind me and whatnot. But I mean, yeah, like you said, with having the 24 there, I was kind of looking, on that last restart, who was lining up in what lane, and the guys who had kind of like the opposite guys, like with all the pro league guys lining up together, working together all night. I knew if I would have lined up on the inside, I would have at 24 would have gotten kicked back. So. Chose to start on the outside and drop in front of him. That way we could have at least one extra line of defense there and work with each other. But yeah, like I said last night, 20, 15, 10 laps ago, the place I want to be is in front because people want to get those runs. They want to go to the outside, and then people decommit and they go back to the bottom, and it's just kind of like a place of musical chairs from third on back. And luckily had a good driver in the 24, Jay Hyper, that was committed to us, as well as Celtics and Galen told it came to that white flag to battle it out. So yeah, just not a good run for us tonight, but also that top 5.
Man, yeah, like I said, you really put together one awesome show out there. Your whole program came together superbly, and it showed at the end throughout both series, both just Xfinity and Daytona, and Cups over here, both Daytonas. So again, you have a really strong super speedway program. I'm sure the boys are going to be a little bit scared of you when it comes to the next super speedway they're going to be faced with you at.
Awesome.
So again, just amazing run by you, bud.
Absolutely.
Amazing run. You did a great job.
This has to be your most memorable Monday and Tuesday ever.
Right? This has been a great 2 days of racing.
I mean, that's out the park stuff right there, bud. I mean, that's it. It is. Click. We're going MVP. No. That's you right now.
Well, I'm telling you, it's a lot harder than it looks. But thankfully, you got to have help when you win these things. It's not just a one-man show, and we had a strong enough car that could work through the pack and lead the pack, and yet have some good people work with us when it came at the right time.
Man.
Excellent job.
Yeah,
excellent
great work.
job.
And we're looking forward to seeing you next week and seeing if you can continue this streak. All right, because we're all going to be rooting for you, because why not? You're the best pick so far. So, great job, great work for you guys. All right,
Yeah.
and do we have Slade on board? Slade, you here?
No, we don't have Slade.
Okay, no worries.
Well, it looks like our drivers let us know that they'll be at Atlanta next week. So.
Okay, all right, so we have Atlanta next week, folks, so keep it tuned in on that one. Again, we're going to go ahead and let you go here. Remember, all of this is brought to you by Century 21. Again, the New Millennium and Home Realty, they're all over the world, including the U.S., so any questions, comments, concerns, look them up, and they'll be happy to help you with any of your buying and selling needs when it comes to any of your real estate or commercial properties. And of course, all of this is getting done by Left Turn Broadcasting right now. We're bringing you the Pocono Raceway Cup Series. Man, they did a fantastic job tonight. And for everybody who's not subscribed to Left Turn Broadcasting channel, make sure you subscribe, because we had Barbara just win her $25 tonight for just being a member. And we're going to be doing that every week.
Dakota
Brough. Sorry, there we go. Thank you. So we have that saved here, Dakota Brough right there. She was our winner today. So we're going to be selecting names randomly throughout. We just bring this list up, spin it, and then that's what happens. So got 25 coming on her Venmo there. Hopefully she has one, and then we're going to continue this pace. So excellent for all of our fans out there doing cash giveaways for our drivers. It's insane, and it's all brought to you by Century 21. They're getting this done right now, so and helping us get all of you together and hopefully enjoying the show. So Marley, thanks a lot for being here. Like always, buddy, did a great job tonight. John. Yes, sir.
You did excellent. This was great racing. We couldn't have done it without these drivers.
Man, absolutely, 100%. These guys did just one terror of a job out there at Daytona, keeping it as clean as they can, fast as you'll see on the board for any year of the drivers. You'll see how fast this race truly was. But again, until next time, folks, we appreciate y'all coming out and watching us today. Again, Left Turn Broadcasting. We're gonna send you off with keep it pointed the right direction. Keep it safe and try to stay clean. Have some fun out there, folks. We'll see you soon.